Okay, so 2023 has been pretty great so far, and I have not yet posted a bunch of videos because I wanted life to just kind of unfold. So the start of this year was pretty uneventful. I went through all my drives, created a throwback video to 2022.
We're not prepared for this.
Shit.
I found a bunch of pictures from our night sky photography trips and I edited a bunch of those. I created a little ad for myself, for my business, tried to create a bunch of videos and they kinda just didn't work out, so I entered this sort of a motivational crisis. And after all that, I just realized I need to get my mind straight. So how do I do that? That was the next question for me. And I did it the same way the old me used to do it a few years ago. I started going on solo trips. And these solo adventures, they really started to help me little by little. Each time I was getting a little bit of privacy, getting to reflect on myself a little bit. Just think of the next move, think of what I'm doing wrong, and little by little they started to help. So I kept going, and I also got some pretty cool adventures out of all of those. On my way here I bought a kebab. They gave me free churros, which was nice. It makes me wonder, how big of an impact do I really have in the world? How much can I actually control? It's to enjoy what you have presented. I've really started to appreciate random kindness. My nose actually started bleeding. She reached into her purse and pulled out a few tissues and immediately started helping me, and it was the nicest thing, and I really loved that. That kind of made my day. On one of those adventures, I also got to meet some new people. I saw that they were having a fireplace and they were having a good time, so I wanted to join them, met them. Looking back, all those trips were pretty great, and I really enjoyed them. They were a good time. You know, it's all fun and games until it's late at night. You're at the beach. You have no way of getting out. And you're kind of lost with very low battery life. But it's beautiful. You know what? I'll take it back. It's even more creepier to walk through a random ass forest in the middle of the night. During that period, I ran into something pretty new. Northern Lights, also known as just Aurora. I didn't even know those were possible to witness in my own country. So when I first saw some pictures on Facebook, seeing some photographers getting the chance to capture some pretty incredible photos, that sparked my attention and I knew I wanted to get into it. I had to go hunting. I was waiting for the right chance, and when I first got it, I managed to get two of my friends with me. We went, and it was incredible. Getting the first chance, capturing those very first Northern Light photos, that was pretty nice, and I loved the fact that I was able to share that moment with some of my friends. After that first time, I was hooked. I wanted to get back out and capture some more of those, so I was waiting for the right chance. But with Northern Lights, it's pretty unpredictable, and sometimes they just completely disappear for weeks. So after that first time, it was a pretty long period, and I started to kind of forget about them. I started to blame myself for not paying enough attention. I looked at the forecast, it wasn't looking great, and the chances to see them were around 1 to 2%. And I was like, I'm taking those chances. I called up my friend Kristaps. I was like, man, there's this very small chance of seeing Northern Lights. I don't promise anything, but if you want to have a good time, if you want to go hunting, if you have some free time yourself, let's just go. He said yes.
Neko nerad augstu.
It was cloudy, and we saw a very small smudge of green. I took some photos, I saw that it was there, and made a panorama and captured one of my favorite photos. But this was nothing. Fast forward to just a few days ago. I get a notification on my phone saying that there's high KP levels, that there's a pretty high chance of like crazy northern lights in Latvia. I saw the chance, I called up one of my friends, wasn't available. Called another, wasn't interested. Called another, and I just kept on calling until one of my friends said yes. It was Edgar's. Same guy who went with me the first time. And we picked up another of our mutual friends, and we drove as fast as we could to the nearest location with little light pollution and a large view, and shit just went insane. It was just great. It was also pretty warm outside, so we didn't have to worry about the cold or wind or anything. And the photos also are great, and just everything, every single piece of the puzzle just fell right into its place. And damn, this was insane. It's a definite highlight of my life. So yeah, I pretty much just wanted to catch you up with my life and share with you some of my recent highlights and how I was hitting rock bottom in my motivational state, but how all these adventures once again just brought me up. And yeah, you saw the video, you know what I'm talking about. I have also pre-recorded a few videos, and I'm not saying all of them are coming, I want them to be great, but I'm also saying that I have some stuff planned and that I'm working on things. But what I really wanted to share with this video is my state of mind and how I was able to get out of that motivational hole, and how once again the answer has just been get out of my house and go experience things. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought these shots and adventures deserved something more than just a cinematic edit, but also the story behind them. Hopefully you enjoyed, maybe this helped you in some way, and I would really appreciate if you hit the buttons down below. Maybe if you related to something, you can definitely comment that down below, and I'll catch you soon in the next one. And I thank you for watching.